You stop right,
Right,
where you are.
let's find out what this is about.
Hey,
Okay.
you!
Yep, no, surrender.
Don't move.
What do you want from me?
Got you, you scum!
Murder.
And now you'll pay for the murder you committed.
What murder?
Personally, I'd rather string you up. But unfortunately, all I can do is throw you in jail.
What murder? What murder? I don't know what murder you're going on about.
I won't put up with any more of this.
Damn.
Keep it up, and you'll rue the day you crossed me.
Aye, right. I've gone all weak at the knees.
Maybe it's to do with those people that I stole the woolen shower from, but no one was there to see me, right? I can't think what other murder it could be from. Well, I've got no choice, right? Like, if I don't agree with the imprisonment, then I can never come back to this place. So fine.
Put me in jail then.
How long do I have to wait?
You'll love it there. It's all set up specially just for the likes of you.
Sure. There's no real punishment here other than me having to sit here and manually wait for like fucking 7 minutes or however long it takes. It's what it fucking feels like. I don't understand this. Like, I can't skip it. Like, why not? Sit on my phone instead. This is stupid, right? Like, is it meant to make you sit here and think about your actions? Like, come on. Like, no one's going to be doing that. They're going to be doing what I do and just go on their phone and go on Reddit.
Next time you try anything, I hope you'll remember this and think twice.
Well, I don't understand how you've arrested me, in all honesty. How you know I've killed someone. The only people I can think of is those two couple. That happened outside Neuhof, but there was no one around to see it happen. I've not murdered anyone in Uzhitz that I know of. So I don't really understand, to be honest. The guards in this game are a bit all-knowing, aren't they? All my stats are at disadvantage. I don't know why. What, just because got released from prison? Like, even strength? I guess they've been boosted, have they? 1710? I think there is a perk to stop things like that happening, right? But I've not really been imprisoned too much for it to really matter. Okay, let's go talk to this priest, find out what he's doing here. Or the vicar, I should say. Now I'm allowed to go in Uzhitz as a free man. Right, well, it's not you, is it? You're the other priest who don't like me. This, Vicar, you? What are we doing here? We like this picture, do we? I mean, he really likes it, doesn't he? Oh, there's two. There's two guys here. Okay.
What do you want here, lad?
God save, Monsignor. My name's Henry, and I've been sent by Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Sir Hanish, And why is he sending you?
I'm to assist you in your search.
Oh, I see. How considerate of him. Well, you've come at the right time. I need someone who'll go unnoticed among the locals. I'm sure Sir Hanish told you what I'm doing here.
He said you're looking for heretics?
Exactly. I'm seeking out the sores that inflict the body of the church. The rash of heretics. Waldensians. Dangerous heretics, one and all.
That little tuft at the front of your head is doing you no favours. Like, why does he have that little tuft on his head? Why don't he shave that off? Okay, so, I mean, would those three women that were praying to Satan in the woods, right, that I joined in with, where we did LSD, would those people be heretics? I think they might be, right? Do you suspect anyone?
Are there any suspects?
Everyone is a suspect. You can be sure of that. But I'll know more after I finish the interrogations.
Why do you think there are heretics here?
How did you conclude there are heretics here?
We caught one in Gutenberg. He confessed to everything, including meeting up with others in Uzhitz a few times.
And that was all he told you?
By the end, all his strength had left him, so he couldn't even put together a list.
Okay, well, I mean, it sounds like you tortured him, right? Which isn't an effective means for getting information, because they will just tell you what you would like to know.
I'm guessing he didn't speak willingly.
Of course not.
Little wonder his strength deserted him in the executioner's clutches. It's a pity. He might have known more.
My lad, guard your tongue. It's unwise to question the ways of Mother Church. Heretics are a conquer on the body of the Church. Do you know what's to be done with such an ulcer? You take the hot iron to it and burn it out. It may hurt. It hurt me too, to have to cause the man to suffer. But it had to be done for the well-being of the Church.
Fucking cult, isn't it? These guys are just cultists. It's ridiculous. What does a Waldensian mean? That doesn't mean heretic then, no?
Who are these Waldensians?
Didn't like that.
I've never heard of them.
Really? Then you've either not been paying attention in
I don't
church,
go.
or the parish priest in Retai is too idle to read out the bishop's missive to the congregation.
This guy's a bellend.
Both possibilities are equally disturbing, but I'll allow you the benefit of the doubt and assume it's the latter. But to answer your question, it's a heretical sect.
I gathered that much. But what form does the heresy take?
Look, boy, I don't have time right now to embark on theological disputation. Besides which, it's not something you need concern yourself with. Suffice it to say, they are heretics.
Very well, Monsignor.
You want me to help you or not, you bald wanker?
How can I help you then?
Talk to me like that.
Excellent. Let's get right to the point, Henry. I know how to get to where the heretics congregate.
And what's stopping you from going there, sir?
That is to say, I know in theory. The crux of the matter is this. We caught a heretic in Gutenberg who told us of the heretics in Uzhitz. Regrettably, by the time he got around to describing their meeting place, he was already raving and hardly coherent.
I see. So do you know where they meet up, or don't you?
Possibly. His account was confused, to say the least. I have a record somewhere here. Can you read, boy?
Yes, I can.
Naturally, Father. Otherwise, Sir Hanish wouldn't have sent me.
I see. It's a good thing at least the servants of the nobility are getting a suitable education. Some of their own offspring can hardly write their own names. Here's the record of the interrogation. From what I can make out, his description of the route starts at the local tavern. Once you've found something out, come back and see me.
I'll do my best, Father.
Right, what does this book say? I'm kind of half-minded to kill this cunt. But I want to also see what the quest is like. Is it a quest item? Yes. Record of interrogation. Okay, this is of the guy who was tortured. This account was written down by Master Borislav, scribe to the Archbishop, recording the testimony given by the questioned heretic, whereby the interrogation was conducted by the Very Reverend Jan of Osek, Monsignor and Vicar to the Archbishop, and the lawful rite of torture was carried out by the town executioner, Francis, called Shanks, in the town jail according to the resolution of the town council. At first, the captive heretic, one Peter of Hradec, did refuse to give testimony, whereupon the executioner was instructed to encourage him to do so by the performance of arts. Let it be stated that the interrogated Peter of Hradec did long resist the executioner's persuasions. However, he did finally respond to a queer? He responded to a queer, did he? We shouldn't be putting slang, slurs like that in the Holy Church. As to the place of assembly of to her heretics known to him, that they did meet in the township of Uzhitz, when the vicar then asked the prisoner to elaborate, that is, who they were and what house they assembled, Peter of Hradec again fell into silence. The executioner was again obliged to exercise his persuasive art. It's a nice way of putting it, isn't it? When in due course the vicar ordered him to desist, for the prisoner was greatly fatigued, whereupon he did suddenly find his voice and began to respond at length to the repeated queer as to where he met with the other heretics. I guess that meant query, right? Before, I don't know why it was in a capital Q. The vicar thereupon decreed that the testimony of the prisoner be written down verbatim. May the Lord forgive me for hearing these heretical speeches, which by my duty to Holy Mother Church I am bound to set down in writing this day. Thus spoke the heretic. Okay, this is his account. I began my pilgrimage in Uzhitz, a den of iniquity where the people were drinking and fornicating, so I left that corrupt place at once. And at once I saw another abomination, the temple of the bride of the Antichrist, with the proud Babylonian tower. I went past it quickly towards the rising sun. What was he referring to there? When I left the village, I came upon a crossroads and didn't know which way to go, so I fell on my knees and prayed, and my prayer was heard, for the finger of Christ rose from the ground to show the right path. On I went through this sinful land, and suddenly I heard the sound of a 1,000-headed crowd at work, and I saw their queen and their towers. Okay, these are directions. Should I be following them? Left the village and went to a crossroads when he went east. So the crossroads would be, I guess, here. There's no other building in here that has a tower, so he must be referring to the church. He's calling that the Antichrist Church. There's no other church, right? Like a burnt down church or something. When I left the village, I came upon a crossroads. Didn't know which way to go, so following my prayer was heard. For the finger of Christ rose from the ground to show the right path. It must mean this, right, actually. Looks like a finger. So if you came to a crossroads and this was on the left side, okay, maybe he went left. And the next thing I better find is something that pops out the ground, though, as teeth. I don't know what the hell that would be. I mean, there's another crossroad here. Well, he went out of the village, though, right? So he can't be going back in, surely. What the hell pops out of the like, teeth? Oh. That could be like teeth. What the hell are these things? They do look like teeth. Oh, they're beehives. Anything in them, honey? Ah, he went through the sinful land and suddenly he heard the sound of a 1,000-headed crowd at work. That must be the buzzing, right, from the bees. And I saw their queen and their towers, as in bees, right? The queen bee, okay. Ah, okay. That wasn't to do with the broken teeth then. I journeyed further on and all at once there rose from the ground the jaws of the behemoth and his broken teeth just... Oh no, maybe they're connected. He went through the mouth of the beast. By the road I saw the abode of the apostles Peter and Andrew. He was hungry, so he took food from them. Like maybe, like this house, if he went this way? Would he go this way, go off the path? I'm assuming he just kept on the path. Why would he go off the path? Maybe he just meant he went past it. Right? But he stole fruit. Food from someone's house? That would be going off the path there, wouldn't it? Or could it mean this as the mouth? Maybe it means this as the mouth? Because it's like a wall on each side? Oh man, this is... I don't know if I'm doing this right at all. This is very confusing, isn't it? The way he talks in like metaphors. Like maybe they're two different like POIs. Like the beehives would be the sound of 1,000 crowd at work, right? That's obviously bees. And he journeyed further on, and all at once they rose from the ground. The jaws of the behemoth, and his broken teeth jutted up to the heavens. This is the broken wall. Okay. He went through. Okay. And by the road, I saw the abode of the apostles Peter and Andrew. Okay, carry on going until then I reach a house. How much further would there be a house? Could it be that house there on the right? It's not much of a house, is it? I'll keep going. Oh, God. Going quite far. I don't think this is right. Don't think this is right. What the hell are all these things sticking up on the ground? I think I'm going too far. It didn't mention a bridge, did he? Nest. This ain't right. This can't be right. I left the house and saw two widows weeping, and Keenan I wept with them, and they let me sleep in their shadow. I went further along the edge of the world and saw the ribs of the great Leviathan are washed up by the sea. Then I saw two bridges over the river Jordan, and the devil tempted me and tried to lure me to the one on the right, but I saw through his deception and went against his will. There's two bridges. Ah, there's two bridges. Yeah, there's two bridges here. He went on the one on the left, or he just didn't go on the one at all. Just sank. Okay, so maybe he went over to the left one. So they look like both bridges go the same way, so maybe I'm in the right place. Then I finally saw the gateway to the Garden of Paradise, abundant with foliage. It was guarded by straw. Like, if you didn't go over the right bridge, you would have come over that one. And they lead in the same place, right? Ugh. It's guarded by straw. I'm now at a fucking crossroads. Oh, that can't be right. This can't be right, right? I'm now just in nothingness. There's no straw. This can't be right. This can't be right. I've messed up somewhere, right? Maybe I was meant to go left. He said to not go over the bridge, right? So maybe it wasn't either of those bridges. There was two bridges there, so maybe it wasn't either of those, and maybe I was meant to go left. I mean, I did see some weird things sticking up from the ground, right? Maybe they were bales of straw, right? So when he says he didn't take the bridge on the right, maybe he didn't see the other bridge behind it, right? Yeah. So he didn't come this way at all. There's two here. I thought maybe he went Someone did that quick, didn't they? Fooling me, you fuckers. You're hiding in there somewhere. Bastards. Oh, I'm on a different path now, though, right? Oh, no, yes, this is the way I think it might have said to go. Is there any bales? Where are the bales of hay, then? I'm sure there are. Yeah, here, right? These are the hay bales, right? What is this? What is this? Yeah, these are hay. But it's hid by foliage, right? So I'm guessing towards the trees.
I can't leave the domain without Sir Radzig's permission.
Oh, am I at the edge of the map? Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to town, go to sleep when it's daytime, and I'll come back. Maybe I'll see some better stuff. Because at the moment I can't see anything. Anything else going on around here before I go to bed?
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
Indeed there is.
Oh yeah.
I heard there's been quite a ruckus in Tomberg. It seems some gang of poachers has settled in the woods there. I couldn't tell you anything about it, though. Best talk to Nicholas, the Tomberg master hunter.
I actually think I know about that on the other side of things, right? I think that was the Lukesh guy I was talking to.
Bye.
Who gave me a quest. I'd much rather do that and get rid of them than do hunting. Oh, did I get a bed? Yeah, it's up here. Alright. Well, we'll just go to sleep and then we can look along that road again in the morning. Because I'm sure it's along that road. Like, it makes sense for it to be, right? And if I can't find it, I'll just kill the vicar. It gets rid of the problem, doesn't it? Okay, finger... This must be the finger. The point left, surely. Surely. Makes sense. It makes sense. Then you can continue going down this road. Right, you wouldn't go back into town. Here are the 1,000 crowds he hears, and they're Korean busy workers and stuff. They're bees. That makes sense. Continues on going. Here's the wall, split in two. This is the mouth, right? Makes sense. Now, there's a fucking bridge somewhere on the right. He didn't go along, and also... Oh, no. First there was a house, right? First there's a house. He went and got food from. Was it over here, then? No? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe this is the bridge. Maybe that's the bridge he was referring to, not the house. Right? If so, then he continued on going this way, which is where I was going anyway.
Yeah.
And there would be a piece of foliage, right? There is trees and stuff here. But it said Bays of How, right? There's somehow hay here, isn't there, actually? That marks the path. Maybe it is here. Right? The last page, right? The gateway to the Garden of Paradise, abundant with foliage. It was guarded by a straw. Must be in here. So I went too far before. Way too far. Yeah.
It seems I've found it.
Where? Is anyone here? What is this? Oh, it's just a log. Sit. Sit. Cross. Is this what... Am I meant to pick this up?
A cross.
Okay.
Nicely carved.
Why are they heretics then if they're still praying to God?
Someone in the village might recognise it.
Alright. I'll go back. Go interrogate people. Hello. Trader? Do you own this cross?
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I'm looking for the owner of this cross. Do you happen to know whose it is?
Oh?
No, I don't. But why not ask the priest? He blesses all the crosses in the village.
Thanks. I'll ask him.
No. He obviously knows. He obviously knows.
There now.
We caught Henry, come on. Use your smarts. The way he answered, he knows something else. He's a heretic. I've got to ask Father Godwin about this. Did he make it for someone? Maybe.
God be with you.
The village folk said you consecrate the crosses they keep at home.
Indeed I do. Why do you ask, Hal?
I was just wondering if you could remember who owns this one.
I could, but I might not want to tell you.
Why?
Oh, you don't tell anyone anything.
People said they saw you talking with a vicar. They're afraid that Sir Hanush sent you here to help him.
Not entirely true. I mean, actually, to be fair, he told me to just lead him on a wild goose chase where I actually am helping him.
That's not how it is.
And how is it?
Sir Hanush sent me to find out what he wants, and to get him out of here if possible.
Well, then we share the same interest. But I'd still prefer it to end with nobody burned at the stake.
Oh, is that what will happen? Oh, I'd actually quite like to see that. I'll get him out here no matter what it takes.
Sir Hanush was quite clear. I'm to see to it that the vicar leaves, and when he finds what he's looking for, he'll go away, won't he?
Eventually. But you can't even imagine the horror he can unleash. Where did you find the cross?
Let's do a deal. I'll tell you where I found it, and you tell me whose it is.
Very well. Tell me.
I found it in the woods. It looked like people met there. There were other things, candles, a cloth, and so on.
Damn it. That really does seem like...
That the vicar is right to be looking here. It surprised me, too. So whose is it?
The cross is definitely the Bowers, I remember that. But that just can't be. I can't believe it. If they really are heretics, though...
What do you want to do?
I don't know. But I'll do anything in my power to prevent a heretic witch hunt taking hold here.
Heretics deserve no pity. Burn them.
If there are any heretics here, they have to be driven out. You mustn't have pity on them, Father. They're like the plague.
Heretics or not, you don't know what you're talking about. I've seen this sort of thing. But very well, if you say so. Still, I'm sure you won't mind if we first find out how things stand.
How would you go about it?
That's simple. Listen to how they say their prayers.
Why would they say praise to Satan? I still don't understand what a heretic is. I don't get it.
What good will that do us?
Prayers are sacred to all Christians, heretic or devotee. But if they are heretics, they're bound to pray differently.
How?
And how will I know there's something wrong with their prayers?
Don't you know how true Christians pray?
No.
I suppose so.
No, I don't. I'm not a Christian. I don't know how to pray. Like at primary school, and like you had to sit in assembly and listen to like the Lord's Prayer and like recount all the Lord's Prayer and all these prayers and hymns and shit. Damn, what was it? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Thou art though they are in heaven. Give us bread, protect us from trespasses, or something. Amen? I feel like there's something else as well. How do you propose to listen to their prayers?
But how can I listen to their private prayers? I don't suppose they'll be praying that way in the church.
Certainly not. In the church, they'd pray the usual way. But at home, it's a different matter entirely. I know they meet at the farm in the evening with all the domestics. They'll surely be praying then.
All right, but how can I listen in?
I don't know. Crouch beneath the window? Climb up in the loft? That way you'll be sure to hear everything said in the main room.
Right, I'll get on with it.
So I was originally going to get rid of the vicar, just kill him, but now I kind of want to see people burn. I mean, can't I just tell him that they are heretics? I gotta get proof, I guess. How can I? Just like wait until nighttime and just sneak in? Is this that house? There's also a bee on my map. Where does the bee go? Oh. Oh, okay. I got to report it to the vicar and then I got to check on them. All right, the vicar's in here. Give me the food.
God be with you.
Hello.
I've been looking around for the place where the heretics meet.
And? Did you find it?
I think so, yes. It's just north of Uzhitz. A small glade, quite well hidden.
So I was right all along. And what did you make of it? Was there anything interesting there?
Just a load of logs, people sitting down, and a cross, right?
Yes. This cross, some candles, an altar cloth, and so forth.
Fascinating. I don't suppose you know whose cross it might be?
Bowers.
Father Godwin confirmed that he consecrated this cross at the Bower farm.
Well, well. It's all beginning to fall into place. I've heard things about them from the locals. Anything else?
Nothing yet. I could spy on them if you like.
Maybe I could spy on them. See what they're up to.
Aha! And you do that for Mother Church?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. It's clear now there are heretics on the loose, and we need to put a stop to it.
Well said. Now there's good, strong Christian resolve. I like you, my boy. I'd considered suggesting you take a look at the Bowers, but in your eagerness you've beaten me to it. You may well be wasted here on some local squire.
I'm not sure about that, sir.
Modesty is out of place here, albeit a Christian virtue. After all, our Lord takes into his service the very humblest. And I have some information for you that will greatly ease your task.
I'm listening, Monsignor.
The locals say their entire household gathers for supper. If you were to sneak up to the attic and listen to their prayer, we'd learn more.
That's a good idea.
Very well, go ahead. And remember, if you hear something suspicious, report to me at once. I think your testimony will suffice to make the case.
Very well, I'll do that, sir.
God be with you.
Yes, I shall do that, because I want to see people burn. Like I was going on about the vicar being an asshole. Well, it means I should side with him, right? Okay, let's go down to their house and see if we can eavesdrop on them. Okay, this is their house. Are they here? Be handy if they're not. There's someone here at the front. Well, I can't sneak in through the front door. Any way to get in? Other than that? Hide in their balcony. Attic. Right. Yeah, there's a ladder. Nice.
Ah. I could try listening from here.
Yep, we shall wait. Actually giving me like a proper wait, right? I don't have to manually do it. Oh, 9 o'clock. They eat. Wow, that's pretty late, right? You did say what they eat, right? Not before they go to bed. How boring. I've been sitting here for like 6 hours. At least.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
That's all normal, right?
Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts which we are bound to receive from thy bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
That's all standard stuff. So they're not heretics.
They took old Wenzel to the presbytery today. His farm is nearby. It's only a matter of time before...
Before they come for me. I know.
What the fuck?
And what are we going to do about it? That vicar is baying for blood, the beast. He will devour you alive.
I do not intend to do anything about it. I shall not waver from my faith, nor turn my back on it.
My dear, what on earth are you saying?
If they come for me, I will go quietly. And I will not lie.
Are you serious? Don't you know what they'll do to you?
Burn her!
I can well imagine. But I am resolved.
Burn the rich!
The Lord have mercy.
Do not fear. I surrender to God's will.
You're deluded.
And I do not condemn you if you decide to leave.
I'll stay by your side, although I'd rather that you decided otherwise.
I know. And you have no fear, my brothers in Christ. Stay true to God's plan, as I shall. Go and spread the true faith amongst all good folk.
I'm sorry, I wish there was another way.
You should eat your supper and depart right away. Who knows? He may come for us at dawn.
Am I missing something? Why is there anything different in their prayers there to normal? Is this just me being a non-Christian that I just don't see any difference? Sounded okay to me. Well, I don't understand what the hell they're going on about after that, all the other stuff they were talking about. That made them look dodgy, didn't it? That they're up to no good. I shall be talking to the vicar. Even if they are innocent, I want them to burn.
My respects to you.
I've been to the farm. I've heard their cries. They are definitely heretics. They were praying to Satan.
I went to the Bower farm.
What of it? What did you hear?
Heresy! Terrible blasphemy.
Dreadful things. I'm not even sure I should repeat them.
Speak up, boy.
Oh.
Well, they were invoking Satan and reciting prayers in some strange language I couldn't understand.
What else?
I think they were, pardon me, fornicating. And they shouted something about Lucifer.
Well, that will probably suffice for me. You did well.
Thank you.
And for your devotion to Mother Church, you
Yes.
deserve a just reward.
Come on, the church pays
Thank
well.
you, Monsignor.
Come on.
Now, please excuse me. I need to arrange for their arrest and interrogation.
Of course.
Good luck, then.
Can you let me know when you're going to kill them? Nice. Where the hell is this on your room? Is this Jesus Christ? Quest started to give word to Sir Hamish. Quest started to give word to Hamish. The quest objective. What do you mean quest started? Okay. I can return and hand that in. I think I'll accept this over here first. I want to see what this is. Hello? Fisherman. Can you do fishing in this game? Maybe that's what the activity is. I don't think they quite do fishing the same way, right? As like with a line. They seem to just put like traps out. Oh no, he has got one.
My respects to you.
My disrespects to you. Do you know anything about local brawlers?
Do you know anything about local brawlers?
Why do you ask?
I like a good punch-up myself, so I'm keen on meeting like-minded fellows.
Then you're in luck, because I'm in charge of all the fights here. You want to join in right now? Or have you any questions?
No. No, I already know how to fight. We did some before, like ages ago, right in Batoy?
I want to fight.
Well, if you're as good as you are keen, it'll surely be interesting. But before the two of us start brawling, you have to beat the others.
Who are they?
Who are they? And where can I find them?
Lads from Uzhitz. Mash, Maple, and Ma.
The three M's.
Joseph.
MJ. Okay. MJ. Fishy business. All right. Do you train in fist fighting?
I want to get better at fist fighting.
Certainly.
Reach a new level in warfare by doing that. Can I learn anything new then? Can I? Anything else? Strength? Well, I can learn something new in strength. Level 18 in that, probably can learn everything, right? Mule free, carry more stuff, sure. Each blow in an uninterrupted chain will hurt your opponent more than the previous one. Yeah, I could do that. Or the more you're wounded, the stronger your attacks. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. We'll get Chain Strike as well at one point, but it is good to know, like, if I'm starting to lose, that I will hit harder. It goes well with my Berserk perk right at the end. Bloodlust. If I really do start struggling. Okay. Yeah, the skills. Yeah, none of the skills that really help though, right? Horsemanship. What level am I now at 10? Can make my warhorse a warhorse, sure. I don't know if that stacks. Right, where are these people to fist fight? I guess they're in town. I could just do all this now. Sure. Do I have to do them in order, or can I just go straight to C? Should be okay, right? Is it you, man? You want to fight? You want some fisticuffs? Smash.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I'm gonna mash your face in.
The fisherman sent me to you. Said you'd be up for a brawl.
Is that so? Well, we haven't had any new blood here for a while. But if you want an easier scrap, you should go to Maple or Joseph. I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I'm damn good. Either way, you'll wager a few groschen, right?
Yeah, let's just go. I assume it is like A, B, C. It's difficulties. I'm starting with the difficult one. Go.
May the Lord watch over.
It's only 5 groschen. Like, even if I lose, like, who cares? It's more about bragging, right? It's just get in a fight, punch someone in the face. Which doesn't seem fair. Do I get to wear all my armor, or do I take my clothes off? You're in like a run-up? What was that? Sprint at me from the other side? Did we really start on opposite sides? What's the point? Ow. I'm wearing all my armor. Because my unarmed really isn't that great, though.
Cont!
Like, I'm pretty sure it's level 5 or lower. Oh no, it's minimum level 5. It's between level 5 and level 10, my unarmed. I don't know what it is. It's pretty easy. Like, I mean, with all my armor on, I feel like I'm cheating. Because even when he hits me, it's not doing any damage.
I'm over here!
I don't know what that move is. How does that hurt? Beat mash. Let's just wipe these guys out quick, right? This should be easy. Put you out your misery as well, why mate? This was a fight to the death. Did you not know? Hopefully your body won't be there when I come back to fight someone else. Oh, the fisherman's right there. Damn, you didn't see anything. It's okay. Wanted for murder again in Uzhitz, right? I swear to God, if that happens, no one saw me. Okay, so we've had Mash, now we have Joseph.
Good day to you. What do you need?
A fight. I want Joseph your face in.
The fisherman told me you'd be up for a brawl. Is it true?
Aye, if you've a mind to.
Yeah, here you go.
May the Lord watch you.
I'm meant to be scared. That guy was meant to be tougher than you guys, unless he was just like boasting, right? Lying, saying he was better than those guys. We'll see if his dead body is still on the floor, because I'm guessing we're going back to that fighting pit. You're doing a run up as well. The body is still there. His body's still over there. You're going to fight with even more vigor, knowing that this will be your death if you lose.
Way off!
Seem a bit quicker than the other guy, dodging a bit more. No? Just give me a false impression. Yeah. Okay. Stomp your face in as well. So those first guys, I thought, right, but I got off lucky and let them live. Bodies are piling up. Should we be getting rid of them in the water? Should we get rid of them in the water? Can I climb the fence with you on my back? Yeah. No. No, I can't. You can't open and close the gate, right? No. You guys are going to have to stay in here. Alright, the last guy. Maple.
Good health to you.
I am trespassing in your house to ask you for a fight. I want to maple your face in.
Are you one of the local pugilists? The fisherman told me you weren't averse to a bit of friendly violence.
I'm glad you showed up. It's been as dull as hell here. Joseph doesn't talk much and the fisherman is, well, slippery as a fish.
So would you be up for some friendly violence?
God be with you.
Yeah? Very friendly violence. Just ignore the bodies on the floor.
Way off. Shit.
I guess that's like a headbutt, is it? When I'm bringing his head into mine. I don't know what that is. Like, how does that hurt? I feel like there must be, right? But it feels like I'm bringing his head into my chest rather than my head. Stomp your face in. Oh, what am I doing? No. Breaking your neck. Okay. Oh, like at the edge as well. Look, what's he doing? Are you getting up? I've gotten stiff. There was someone else here. His body's despawned, I guess. There's only two now. Right. Okay, well, let's now challenge the fisherman.
God be with you.
Yep. Praise Jesus.
Let's fight.
You ready?
All right. Good. You put on a pretty good show. Let's spice it up with a few groschen, eh?
Sure.
May the Lord watch.
Not really making much out of this. Just bragging rights. Oh, oh, fuck. Oh, oh, shit.
Fucker.
You fucker. You fucker. Palm you in the face. Oh! 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 Stupid! It's so stupid! What is that? I got agile as a weasel, did I? What does that mean? Better than some Goshen. Smash your face in. You can fight with Uzhitz brawlers again, can I? I'm not sure. Alright, what's the book? Agile as a weasel. Book on agility. It takes a while to read, right? I can't do that right now. Not next to where I'm standing. Let's go back now to retire. I know there's some other things to sort of do, isn't there? I can go grab a quest from here and do the main quest. They're sort of closer, but I'd rather just finish this now whilst I'm remembering. Right.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I sorted out the Vicar. He won't bother you no more. I found the heretics.
It's all sorted out, sir. You've no need to worry about the Vicar anymore.
Excellent. Some good news at last. I've heard some pretty wild rumors from Uzhitz. So what happened there exactly?
Maybe this will surprise you, sir, but there really were heretics in Uzhitz.
Are you telling me the Vicar didn't come to stick his nose in my possessions?
I don't know about that, but he definitely suspected there were heretics hereabouts, and he was right.
Christ, a man doesn't expect that sort of thing in his own fiefdom. Did you catch them?
I told the Vicar everything, and he had them arrested. They should be on their way to Kuttenberg by now.
Oh, I see.
And the Vicar's gone with them. It gives me no pleasure to know he hit on something here. It gives him every excuse to return. But it's certainly good news for the moment. Anyway, Henry, thanks for dealing with that Vicar. You pulled a thorn from my side. Here's a little token of my gratitude.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
St. Michael's sword. I've got a sword. I've got a sword out of that, as well as gold. Wow, amazing. It's a shame you can't see the aftermath, but it's good knowing I haven't missed anything that's happening in Uzhitz. It's happening in Kettenberg, wherever that is. Same place where the executioner was from. It's a long sword, but it's not as good as Queen of Sheba's sword. It's a good price to sell though. It's actually more expensive, but I guess that's because my sword's blunt. Should repair that sword actually whilst I'm here. So we'll head to Townburg, find out what this quest is, and then we'll move on from there. Right? It is a hunter. So they're probably going to be asking me to get meat or something. Right, no, that was the person I talked to, right? In Uzhitz, the innkeeper said there was a guy who wanted me to get rid of the other people I talked to, right? Up here somewhere, the poachers. So that actually might be something I could do. Hello.
God save you.
Yep, God save Henry. No quest. What? What? It says you have a quest. No? Training. The hell?
Can you teach me to be a better archer?
Certainly.
Why is there a thing above your head?
I want to achieve...
You can't become a master.
I'd like to hone...
First you have to
Is my archery that bad?
I'm interested in more of...
All right, but...
I thought it'd be better than that, the amount of times I've used it.
Now, God be...
I don't understand. Maybe he's not fully awake yet. He hasn't had his morning coffee. Can't talk to him about any serious business. Yo. No?
Take care.
What? I can't talk to you about this. I'm just going to long you off then, mate, if you're not going to talk to me. You don't have anything you want doing, no? I got told that you had some poacher problem. Maybe it's because I accepted that quest, right? Because I'm sure it is that guy. Right, Lushek, that I talked to before. Maybe I can't have both. I mean, you can now trade.
God be with you.
Maybe I got to talk to him at a certain time of the day. Confuzzled. Confused. I don't understand. Alright.
See you later.
Screw you then, mate. I don't care. I guess go do main quest instead. Interrogate the captive, right? Bandit captive who attacked Mahorajed whilst we were attacked in Pritislavich.